Hey everyone, Alexander back at you with another video. Today we're taking a look at how to get started in running a videography business. I'm going to showcase in this video a particular job that I think is a good example of what an entry-level videography job might look like. All right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and take a look. Today we're doing a simple one camera, two light setup with some lav mics. This is handy for those of you that are filming interviews for part of a larger project or making promotional videos or even making social media content. I'm going to show you some considerations, some of the gear I use. I should mention we're here at Tribe Fitness here in Midlothian, Virginia today. I'm working with Aaron, filming some content, and we're having a good time. My key light for today is an Aperture 600. It's mounted with a 3-foot dome diffuser, which is plenty enough for a talking head situation. Box for box jumps that we're using as a chair. And then we have a one camera setup. This is obviously my Canon C400. I got on this for interviews, my 50mm cinema lens, which is really great if I want to hook up my remote focus puller, but I'm not going to do any of that today since it's just static interviews. For my wireless feed, I'm using this Cineview HE. It's a dual band, meaning I can send signal out to an iPad or a director's monitor. Carbon fiber tripod, amazing tripod, love it. I've been using it now for about a month and I can't say enough good things about it. It's expensive, but buy nice or buy twice, as I've said before. I am using a 1TB CF Express card because I'm filming at 6K using the full frame on this camera. 12-bit raw. But for my main source of audio, we're using our lav mics. These are the Rode Wireless Pro mics. And then lastly is Aperture 300. And we are utilizing this just for a little bit of pop behind your subject to make your subject not blend into the background. We have a little bit of a darker background, which is something we like. We have a splash of some of the gym equipment and some of the colors from the plates. I like this neon sign right here. And obviously, since we are in a gym, we want to showcase that we have some of the equipment in the background. That's it.
So the idea of fitness was totally a different perspective of mine. I might have tried many times working out on my own, but nothing really worked out for me. I just gave up. I'm Dinesh. I still remember.
A lot of the jobs that you're going to do when you're starting out are going to be shooting interviews and overlaying those interviews with B-roll. If you can figure out how to shoot interviews, light them, and get good clean audio, then you're ahead of the game already. So I'd really highly encourage you to invest in learning how to shoot interviews. Now keep in mind, this wasn't a very cinematic approach to shooting interviews. This was a very flat lighting. There wasn't a whole lot of separation. There was just two lights involved, partly because the client didn't feel that was necessary, and also there's more money and cost involved in a production of that nature. While I am using some pretty expensive gear in terms of what I consider expensive, keep in mind you can easily get a $1,500 camera and put it on a tripod and start making videos, and that camera is going to pay for itself in just a few jobs. Just know that that gear will pay itself off, and if you look at it as an asset instead of a toy or a liability, then you're going to have the mindset already to make money with that piece of gear. Okay, a very simple look into a very simple job. Part 2 will be coming out soon, and that's where I'll dive more into the business management side of things, getting started with an LLC, getting insurance, and acquiring gear, and then partnerships. We'll talk about that as well. So consider subscribing and leave a comment down below if you have questions. I hope this video has been helpful, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care.